adjust it to however you see fit. If we can see that there's a blue box on the outside, so we'll use that as our edges. So can I get 6 people inside the small red box? And then can I get 6 people spread out evenly around the big blue box on the edges? Anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. You are defending that whole box. Good, alright. So now, again, you can adjust the numbers to however you have it. Give them as much space as possible. What we have to do, so I would start, it's blues against reds at the minute. Reds are on the attack, blues are defending. Okay? I would count down. We're going in 3, 2, 1. On the go, you have to break out of the red box and you can score on any of the 4 sides of the blue box without being caught. Okay? For the defenders, on the go, you're allowed to move forward off of the blue line, and all you have to do is touch them. If they get touched, they go back to the red box, wait for the next round. It rolls over pretty quick. We give it a test. 3, 2, 1, go! Good, so if you're caught, you go back to the red box. Good, and then we set up again. We'll go once more. 2, 1, go! Good, well done. They will switch around. So on the edges, switch around, then you're going to go to the outside. The reason we're using the cones is just, I'd actually have rugby balls in their hands. Cones were just handier for now. Good, so then, something I would say, might say to the defensive team, what do you think of your setup? Are you covering all the space? They look up. Usually you might get one person stuck on one side and 5 on the other side. So our attackers now have to stand inside the box. They have to scan space, look to see where there is less defenders. Then when we call the go, they're using footwork to beat the defenders and evade them to get by. Good to go? 2, 1, go! Oh, lucky, good footwork. Good, back into the middle. 3, 2, 1, go! Good, well done. It's a good one. The thing that I like about it in terms of evasion, the picture constantly changes. So if we think in a game of rugby, we're never able to say there's always space here, there's always space there. So the picture changes. Sometimes you'll get the odd couple will stand in the box and wait for everyone to go to try and find space. What do we think as coaches? Do we think that's a good or a bad idea? You think? If I stay, so if we all run, and I stay standing in the box, and the defenders are allowed to move forward, what are they taking that belongs to me? Yeah, defenders are taking space. You're right in that they're going and I can then read it, which is good. But if you will see someone with the more nervous ones, will stay standing here waiting for ages to go. And defenders are just going to close in on this red box. They're not allowed in the red box, but they're allowed outside it, and they just get surrounded. So try and encourage them. Read the situation and go. Back yourself as much as possible. Because you'll see a lot of any of the best players in the world that make breaks, it's because they back themselves. Sometimes they make the wrong decision, but the fact they back themselves so much, it creates an opportunity. Any questions? Good, so just to recap for me, in terms of passing, our big key points are call for the ball, set up our W shape to catch the ball, travel across the body, keep it away from our chest. We don't want to come into here. You'll see someone catch with their elbows. We don't want that. We want to catch with our hands and then follow through on our pass after we pass. If we can get one of those cues nailed in a training session, then we're on to a good thing. Again, for passing, get the ball into their hands as many times as possible. If they can touch the ball 50 times in a session, that is brilliant. Compared to 4 and 4 passing waves where they touch the ball once every minute, 2 minutes. We want to be the complete opposite end of the scale. Get as many balls involved as possible and as many people on the go as possible. For our evasion, it's all about footwork and trying to attack spaces, not faces. That's where we can keep driving with them. We want to make sure that we don't run straight into bodies, we step left or right, and we keep the ball away from contact. A lot of it is just putting them in these situations where they can read it and back themselves. The big thing to keep feeding into them is back yourself. If you see something, go for it. If it doesn't work, that's fine, at least you tried. Back to what we said with the passing, if they fail, they're going to learn an awful lot more than if they just do the easy option all the time. All good? Anything, Joe?
That's awesome. I like how Bryan is we're throwing our young players in to learn. Some people think coaching is all about talent. I don't think it's all about talent. It's about throwing them in scenarios where they learn and learn and learn. But I do like faces and spaces. Kids love that one attack. If they're looking at a tree, attack the branches, not the trunk. Great, little things like that helps kids. Good to go? You happy?
Yeah, thanks.